we are here at the airport. We thought we'd show you a little bit. I actually cannot speak in this mask. We thought we'd show you a little bit in terms of what it looks like now traveling. So everybody has masks on, which is obvious. I feel like everyone should have masks on. So all that's kind of new. Like everything actually looks pretty similar, except like in terms of in front of all the things, they've got like plastic. So everything's kind of the same as everywhere at the airport. Everyone has masks on, but there is no markings on the floor. So nobody's really stood 2 meters apart, which is actually quite strange. Like I'm so used to doing that in like supermarkets. Like we're doing it anyway. Like you naturally stand 2 meters apart, or a meter I think it is now. And there's a lot more self-check-ins. So in terms of travel, the main difference, I don't think security was any different. I literally found it the same. They don't really have regulations for like 2 meters apart and stuff like that, which is a bit weird. Or nothing on the floor again in security. Everything is separated out though, so when you usually go through the gates and scan your boarding pass, it's every other 2, which is good. In terms of like the restaurants, so we're in T3 and it's tiny. Like Manchester T3 is just like the smallest terminal in terms of duty free. And you have to have like queue to get in this like little area here, which is like the restaurant bit, because we're just gonna get some like toast and coffee because Costa's shut. So it's like you can't just turn up to the airport, get a quick coffee and go on your flight, because obviously there's queues everywhere to get in. Like we're early because our flight's at 6:30, but it's like a little bit of, I think it would give you more stress if you were late and you like wanted to chill a bit at the airport. I'd always give yourself a little bit more time in terms of getting here, but I'm struggling to like keep the mask on like the whole time, because in the UK you don't need to wear them like outside and stuff like that, or constantly for a set period of time, and you got to keep it on for the plane. We've only worn them for the supermarket because that's the only time me and Ben have really been around people. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to the plane journey, because I can't breathe very well with this on for like an extended period of time, which is fun. So Barca are actually really strict. Spain in general is well strict. In terms of like security, it's a lot better than the UK, I'm not gonna lie. Is that my suitcase? No. And you also have to fill in like a form now if you're going into a different country, so make sure you do it before you fly. Print it off at home, because the queue for doing it was insane. We are on our way to the hotel. Airport was okay. In terms of the actual plane, it's difficult because you can't social distance on a plane because you're sat next to people, because obviously they're filling them to full capacity, which, you know, you're sat right next to someone like a usual plane journey. You have to wear your mask the whole time, but obviously you're kind of like arm to arm. One thing they did do is like when you need the toilet, you have to press a little bell, so you have to be notified when you need to go to the toilet, which is annoying because I go like every 10 minutes literally, but it's just so it doesn't form a queue, which kind of makes sense. Everything else was the same, like everyone gets off the plane at the same time. It's like a big rush to get to the baggage and things. There's no like anything with that. The only thing I got told, my mask was like this, so like this bottom bit of my line was like that, and so I got told just to pull it like right over my face, but that was it.
Oh, hello there. You were in the room before we fucking got here. It's absolutely belted, to be fair.
Well, you just
so you come through,
missed the show.
and the shower's in here, but you can see it from there. So when you're naked, what's the thoughts?
Sick.
What are you doing?
Stretching stiff after the flight. It's dangerous. Okay, we are in the hotel. We got here at like 10 AM, which was well early, and you couldn't check in till 3. So we walked around Barcelona for like 2.5 hours. We had some lunch, which was lovely. Done like 14k steps. Then we went to the rooftop bar, hence why we're a little bit red, because I couldn't get my sun cream out because it was packed in the case, like under the, and like just like fluorite. But the room is delicious. The room is delicious.
You just got dried with this.
Let me show you. Yeah, that was my towel.
No, there wasn't, because there's full towels there.
Oh, stop it. Oh, there are towels. Such a nice room, and this is hilarious. This is your shower. And I was just saying to Ben, imagine if you'd booked the hotel as like you just got together with someone kind of thing, it was like a little trip or weekend away, and you weren't that comfortable yet, you got a shower naked in front of them. Big steps in your relationship, big steps. But we're gonna go and do a gym session. I'm gonna film it for you, and it's gonna be a glute hammy kind of workout. I think we're gonna go for you checking yourself out.
As soon as the opposite way after.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a glute hammy kind of session. It's the first gym session back in like 4 months because we have access to gyms in Barcelona, which is so exciting. And yeah, I'll see you there. So we've just finished the gym session. I did end up recording the one yesterday. We ended up doing upper, so I recorded the one this morning, hence why my hair is different and it probably looks more greasy. But really strange training in masks. I'm not a fan, it makes me feel ill, I'm quite faint. But I lost the black mask that I had on yesterday, don't know how. So I have like one of the surgical masks and it's a lot thinner, so it is actually a lot easier to breathe. I mean, I give it like a 5, no, like a 3 out of 10 in terms of practicability in the gym. What would you give it?
Like the equivalent to putting out the bag over your head.
Yeah, it's just really uncomfortable. Like I do understand, but then like you get your temperature checked before you go in all the gyms anyway here in Barca, so I don't know, it's interesting. But I hope you enjoyed the workout. It's hammies and glutes. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.